Hey y'all, hey, and welcome back to another video. So in order to fry my gizzards, I need to make sure I tenderize them. So I am going to add some milk. This is whole milk I am adding, and also a couple of splashes of lemon juice. And after I add the lemon juice, I'm just going to use my spoon, press all the gizzards down to make sure everything is evenly coated so they are nicely tenderized for me to fry for tomorrow. All right, so they have been marinating. So what I am going to do is dump them in a strainer. And you want to make sure you rinse them off. Rinse them off really good. You want to remove all of that milk that was on there before we begin to batter. So I am just going to add a little bit of paprika, some black pepper, some salt, and a little bit of garlic powder. And I'm just going to toss it around, make sure everything is evenly coated. And you don't want to over season, but you want to make sure that everything is pretty. So I'm just going to add a little bit more salt, pretty coated. Now remember, I marinated my gizzards for almost 24 hours. So that way it was nice and tender. Now, I'm going to show you guys all right. So on the right side, you can turn it over here. I'm just going to add some flour. And you don't have to put that much. I'm going to also add some cornstarch. Now some people, they also toss theirs in eggs. I'm not going to do all of that. So I'm just going to use about that much of cornstarch. Make sure it's evenly coated. And you can use this on a plate or on the paper. I don't want a mess, so it's easy for me to do it this way. All right. So let's start coating. All right, so I have the gizzards that's been seasoned. I've seasoned the gizzards with salt, pepper, paprika, and garlic powder. And then right here on the right, I have flour and cornstarch. So we are about to get ready and start battering. All right, so I'm gonna take one. And I'm just going to lightly, and like I said, you can use eggs if you want to. I'm just gonna lay that on the side. And what you hear popping is the grease. So at this time, you should have your grease on. And just to show you my grease, I'm only using corn oil. So I'm only using corn oil, nothing special. And you want to make sure it's nice and hot when you drop them in. And I place mine no matter how old I am. And no matter how old I get, I am still afraid of grease. So I just use a little net spatula to place my fried items in. So I'm going to place my fried items in, and I just use something like this to place them in, to drop them. All right, so now I'm going to come over here and drop them in. All right, and I'm going to go ahead and add these. And it's an easy way, so that way you don't get burned. All right, so here are my fried gizzards. Okay. So, all right, we are at the end. So, thank you so much for watching. I am just going to dress mine up just a little bit. I'm going to add some parsley. All right, and you can pour hot sauce over yours, but I got a little cup here where I actually dip mine in right there. And that way I can just go in and dip, and it's on the way in your mouth. All right, I would like to thank you so much for watching my video. Please make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And until next time, you have a blessed day. All right.